What is up, everybody? It's your boy Hunter here from filmnerdtv. And tonight we are doing the next match in the Ultimate Schmoedown Team Tournament as Above the Line takes on the Wolves of Steel. This should be a great match. I'm super excited. I love both teams, but let's see who comes out with W and who leaves defeated. Oh, and got a piece of paper, notebook, and a marker. All my whiteboard markers have gone to shit, so we're going to have to use that for right now. But let's get to it. The semifinals.
The Ultimate Schmoedown Team Tournament
Yes.
is coming up.
Right.
So I don't know about you, but I feel like we should have gotten those damn belts. It was a little too close for me.
Agreed.
I still really want one. So, I know you're retired and everything for now, but can we have one more go?
All you had to do was ask. Let's do it.
Woo!
Wolves of Steel. Wait,
And your winners, the Wolves of Steel.
And Mark Riley, a former Movie Trivia Schmoedown champion here in our midst, who said you were going to retire, you were just going to see this through with Clark to the end of this tournament. Out there, it looked like you didn't miss a beat. You're still as strong as ever. So, are you? What made you decide to come back?
Opening.
There's a lot of fan support behind.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. 3 rounds in the semifinals.
I missed the interview.
Partner.
On love. This is
is
about
it.
round 2. They looked each other's eyes and were like, I'm home.
It's funny you say that, too, because even on, if you listen to the Schmoedown Rundown, when you hear the breakdown of those guys and what they're talking about, they seem like they've been working as a team for a very long time. They're laughing together. They're kind of playing around. They're vibing. Wolves of Steel also vibing. This is going to be a great match. I can't wait. The winner will go on to play either top 10 or team action. That's going to be something. So let's get ready here. Ken, what's the before we get into the tail of the tape, I want to hear from these competitors. Here we go.
All right, partner. So here we are.
Hey, partner. Yeah.
Semifinals.
Here we are.
This is my first go-round, the semifinals in the tournament, in the team tournament, and it's going to be interesting.
In spite of how it may have seemed, this has not been an easy road. We had 2 very fierce competitors in DC Movie News and Nerds Watch to get here. And today is going to be no small feat. Today, I think, is the real test of our mettle.
And a lot of people counted us out against Late to the Party.
What's up with that?
Well, I think they took out Critically Acclaimed.
Sure.
And that was a big win for them. And so they just naturally assumed that, well, when you have one good match, you have another good match, and then you just run the table. That's not how it works.
Up until now, we've been figuring the chemistry out as a team, and we've been trying to learn the game as a team. And I feel like each match, we've learned a little bit about how to play this. And I'm glad that this was third, because I do feel like, based on what I've watched, based on the matches I've looked at, we're going to go like point for point.
Above the Line is 2 serious heavy hitters combined into one.
Yeah.
I've faced Sam one-on-one, which was probably the sweatiest match I've ever had, and that I was very nervous. And Drew is like a monster. So, he's the nicest person ever, but he's also a monster at the game.
I have competed against both Clark Wolf and Mark Riley heads up, and they know their stuff. This is where I am very happy to have a man like Drew McWeeny by my side.
So if we can get through these 2, giants in the movie trivia field here in the Schmoedown, which we can do, we are one step closer to the belts.
You know what, Wolves of Steel? Here's what's going to happen today. A goddamn match with a couple of gentlemen and a lady, and it's going to be glorious.
We really wanted to win the belts against the Patriots the first time. We just missed it by this much, and I really wanted it. And now we're getting so much closer. We're getting so much closer, and it would be a real shame if this was the end. So how about make this not the end?
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
A lot of nice schmoedown.
So we're not to
3
skip
rounds.
the intros due to copyright music, but
Experience with Gold. Ready?
We are indeed.
So let's get ready to schmoedown. A delayed reaction from the crowd.
They're
but
in
I
it.
can dig
They're
it.
in it.
I can dig it. All right, here we go. Question number 1 in the realm of directors. Who directed Dances with Wolves? That was a movie that came out.
It did.
I don't know.
I
Never saw it.
did.
Didn't
But
love it.
I liked it when they remade it as Hot Shots.
5, 4,
Yeah, I don't
3,
know.
2, 1, and Mark Yodi.
Kevin Costner.
That is correct. Drew.
Oh, it is Kevin
That'd be
Costner.
Kevin Costner.
That's correct. Clark.
Non-English Robin Hood, Kevin Costner.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And Sam.
Get you a man who can do both, Kevin Costner.
That is correct. All right, so there we go. 2-2. 2-2 here. And next question.
All right, category is comedies. Who plays Dana's neighbor, accountant Louis Tully, in 1984's Ghostbusters? I wouldn't be able to get this.
You would be.
I wouldn't be
You
able
wouldn't?
to get it.
Did you really not know this?
I wouldn't be able to get it.
Interesting. All right.
You know.
I know you haven't.
yeah,
I know.
yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew.
That would be the great Rick Moranis.
That is
right.
correct. Clark.
The Canadian gem, Rick Moranis.
That is correct. Sam Levine.
Hollywood, we miss you, Rick Moranis.
All right, and Mark Riley.
Come out of retirement, Rick Moranis.
All right,
Right,
so
look at that.
4-4 here. 4-4 here. All right, next question. In the category of fantasy sci-fi, in the fantasy comedy Pleasantville, name the 2 actors that played David and Jennifer who get sucked into the 50s sitcom.
Never seen that movie.
Is that your new thing?
I just.
It's like one of the Skeksis in Dark Crystal.
Oh, that movie scared me.
Did
I
it?
only saw it once.
Scary.
Yeah, 1985.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's when it came out.
Scott Mansell, I'll tell you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clark Wolf.
I don't know. Reese Witherspoon, Tobey Maguire.
That is correct.
Correct.
Sam Levine.
Reese and Toby.
That is correct. Yodi.
Tobey Maguire, Reese Witherspoon.
Drew.
Reese Witherspoon and Tobey Maguire.
You got it. All right.
right.
So there we go.
Perfect so far.
Perfect so
Point
far.
for
Next question.
point.
Category is horror thriller. Question 4. Christine Brown gets a curse placed on her soul when she denies an old woman a mortgage extension in what Sam Raimi thriller? This is why I only rent.
You won't do it.
Yeah,
That would be
Did you
Drag
see that
Me
horror reaction
to
that Ryan did?
Hell.
it's great.
Pretty fun. 5, 4, 3,
see that.
2, 1. Sam Levine.
I laugh because Clark and I talked about this one yesterday. Drag Me to Hell.
That is correct. Yodi.
Drag Me to Hell.
Drew.
That would be Drag Me to Hell.
Clark.
La Mia. Drag me to hell.
There you go. All right. So 8 here. Look at that.
Thank
Scary.
you.
Yeah, thanks, Crown.
Here we are.
All right. Here we go. Next question. Next question in action adventure. Who directed Lethal Weapon? Lethal Weapon. The first Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, I'm too
Would you have
old for
gotten
this
it?
blank.
You would.
Get a reference to
Right,
the
got it.
movie mentioned in the
5.
question.
Not Mel
You
Gibson.
can stop now. 4, 3,
I don't know.
2.
I swear, if it's Mel
1.
Gibson, I'll be so
Pens
mad.
down, please. And Mark Yodi Riley.
Richard Donner.
That is correct.
Richard
Drew.
Donner.
That would be Richard Donner.
Clark.
Richard Donner.
And Sam.
Where's his star on the Walk of Fame? Richard Donner.
10-10. They have not
Wow.
missed. They have not
No
missed.
one has missed.
No one has
yet. All right,
missed
here we
yet.
All right, guys. Question 6. Categories Oscars. Who won an Academy Award for playing accused spy Rudolph Abel in Bridge of Spies?
Man, this is a lot of fun to watch these guys play.
Yeah, it's intense. The crowd's
It is.
intense. We're intense.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drew.
Mark Rylance.
That's correct. Clark.
Mark Rylance.
Correct. Sam.
Mark Rylance.
Wow. And Mark Yodi Riley.
Mark Rylance.
Mark Yodi Riley has not missed, by the
Wow.
way, since the last. Sorry. So here we go. Next question. Next question. In the category of animated, who voiced Lumiere in 1992's Beauty and the Beast?
It's been so
Only
long
Drew
since
is
I've seen this
writing
movie.
one down. It's a blank stare here. Try the rest.
I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
Who voiced Lumiere in 1992's Beauty and the Beast? 5, 4,
It's not
3,
coming to me.
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Riley.
No idea.
Okay, Drew.
Jerry Orbach.
That's correct. Clark.
I didn't he. Okay. Nothing. I thought he
Sam?
voiced Cogsworth.
No, he did not. And Sam, nothing?
No, I couldn't come up with Jerry's name.
Wow.
I knew
So
exactly who
only
it was.
Drew. That is
The
a one. That's the
Godfather got
first
a
time that these
perfect
teams have
round.
shown that they're human, except Drew McWeeny is still perfect.
Right.
All right, here we go.
Which means we're going to have question 8, guys, which is in the category of famous actors and actresses. Drew playing for a perfect round. What dark comedy stars Meryl Streep, Goldie Hawn, and Bruce Willis? Crowd's finally to life. They don't like that.
They didn't like that
They
question.
don't
That's
like
all
it.
right.
Yeah.
That might be completely off the mark.
I was a rousing
5,
Lumiere
4,
in a camp production of Beauty and the
3,
Beast.
2, 1. Pens down. Sam.
Death becomes
That
her.
is correct. Riley.
Till death do us part.
Oh. Drew.
Oh, yeah.
Death becomes her.
And Clark.
That becomes her.
Wow. All right. So
Perfect
Drew McWeeny
round
was
for the
perfect that
Godfather.
round, so he
Right.
will get the question, the bonus question here. All right. So Drew, you're the only one that needs to answer. You don't have to write it down. You can just answer. Here's your bonus question. What is the first film to win the Academy Award for Best Picture?
Wings.
Correct.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. 16, 13 there. Above the line, as well as Wolves of Steel played. I mean, they played incredible in that first round, and they're still down 3 points. That shows how good above the line is.
You know, they're still in the game. That's
They're-
why
oh,
they
3
should
points
be. They should be
easily.
scared
Wow.
off.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
but impressive from Drew.
You'll have to spin the wheel in order to get them. Worth 2 points apiece. If you go to
Good
multiple
job,
choice, worth
Godfather.
1 point. Here to go.
Want me to do?
Clark, give it a good spin. Good spin again if you don't like the category. Fine, you guys have a 3-point lead. Would you like to go first or second?
We will defer.
All right, so the
right.
Wolves of Steel are going to have a chance here to go.
Want me to do?
Clark, give it a good spin. Good spin by
Good
Clark.
spin by
Wolf.
Clark. Spin his head.
Solid spin. A solid spin.
Keep
They
it.
did it. They did it.
Wow.
Spin again. Spin again.
I'll do it.
Spin. Ah, fuck.
All right. Are you guys? Do you want to stay, or do you want to?
I guess
spin
we're
again?
assuming.
Oh, yeah, we're assuming.
I'm pretty sure that was Clark.
What?
What?
Well, all right, we'll stay.
You're gonna
All
stay.
right.
Yeah.
All right, here
Not
we go,
so bad
guys.
for me.
Here we go. So you're
Yeah,
gonna
I mean,
get 6 questions
we
in the
do?
realm of horror.
This round is not as ace
It's-
in the hole.
Wasn't that great for us a couple
yeah.
rounds ago, but we'll see what happens.
All right, guys. Number 1. Based off the characters created by George A. Romero, what now popular director wrote the screenplay for 2004's Dawn of the Dead?
Zack Snyder?
James Gunn.
2 points.
Oh, James Gunn.
There you go.
He
right.
directed Dawn of the Dead.
Who plays FBI agent Will Graham in 2002's Red Dragon?
Edward Norton.
2 more points. 2 more points.
was.
All right. What does Hank set ablaze at the end of A Simple Plan?
A stack of money? Nothing I can think of.
5,
It might be close.
3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, a wrecked airplane, B,
I'm
a
gonna say
house,
money.
C, money, D, clothes?
Money.
That's correct
Correct
for
for
1
a
point.
They're in the
All right.
lead.
Okay, question number 4. What is the name of the novelties company in Halloween 3, Season of the Witch?
Silver
Shamrock.
Shamrock.
2 more points.
Silver
Wow. All right, so
Shamrock.
number,
Happy, happy Halloween.
all right,
Halloween.
number 5. Number 5. Here we go. All right. In Nightmare on Elm Street, what was the first item Nancy brought back from her dream?
His hat.
2 more points. Wow, look at this.
Look at that.
Final question here. Final question. Final question. Who played Paul Walker's father, Judge Lytton Mandrake, in The Skulls?
Whoa.
Deep cut there.
Yeah, very deep cut.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Jeff Bridges, B, Robert Duvall, C, James Caan, D, Craig T. Nelson?
I'm gonna say Robert Duvall.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Okay. Who played Paul Walker's father,
gonna say
Judge
B,
Lytton
Robert Duvall.
Mandrake, in The Skulls? A, Jeff Bridges, B, Robert Duvall, C, James Caan, D, Craig T. Nelson?
James Caan.
Is it correct? Correct.
Craig T. Nelson.
For 1 point.
Correct for Stu.
There you go. So 22-17 there now. But a great round by the Wolves of Steel as above the line now is going to get a chance to spin. All right, so Drew, please give it a spin. There we go. See that dreaded 70s this time.
Yeah, it's not on there. I noticed that, but other decades are.
Uh-oh. They did it again.
Wow.
Spinner's Choice. Second one in a row. They've got Spinner's Choice
Wow.
again. Spinner's Choice again for above the line might be the luckiest team we have in the Schmoedown.
Yep.
I mean, they're chosen by the gods. The fates are in their corner.
It
would
is.
seem, Christian.
22-17, 5 points, and they're looking for something big here.
80s?
What do you got, guys?
We're going to do the 80s.
The 80s.
Oh, of course.
Big strength for Sam, obviously. And it might be a strength for Drew, considering he hosts a show called 80s All Over. So
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh.
all right.
I'm just learning about this now. I'll send you a link. Okay, great.
All right,
tell
guys,
you
you're going to
later.
get 6 questions in the category of 1980s movies. In the 80s, River Phoenix played a teenage version of Harrison Ford in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. In what film did he play Ford's son?
The Mosquito Coast.
2 points.
That's correct.
There
2
you go.
points. Who plays the rookie pitcher in Bull Durham?
Right.
Tim Robbins.
That is correct.
That is correct. 2 more points.
All right.
All right. In which 1980s comedy do Dan Aykroyd and John Candy play bickering brother-in-laws on vacation?
The Great Outdoors.
2 more
That is
points.
correct. 2 more.
Wow.
Question number 4.
All right, guys.
Very old.
Fourth question. What 80s action comedy features the characters of Jack Walsh, Jonathan Mardukas, and Marvin Dorfler?
Midnight Run.
That is correct. 2 more points
Above the line is
for
becoming
you
one of
guys
my
there.
favorite
teams
Fifth
in the league
question.
now.
Fifth question. Which member of the Goonies in the Wishing Well says the following? Yeah, you know what? This one right here. This was my dream, my wish, and it didn't come true. So I'm taking it back. I'm taking them all back.
Five, 4.
Question?
Oh.
Sure can. That will be their second. Repeat. Which member of the Goonies in the Wishing Well says the following? Yeah, you know what? This one right here. This was my dream, my wish, and it didn't come true. So I'm taking it back. I'm taking them all back.
5, 4.
You need the actor name or the character name?
Character name. 3, 2.
Mouth.
That's correct.
Wow. Man.
His real name is Clark.
That's right. That's right. All right. So this is their final question?
Yes. This is your final one. 6th question. What is the name of the large beast that Sarah befriends in Labyrinth?
Five, 4.
We'll take multiple.
A. Ludo. B. Ambrosius.
Ludo.
C. Sir Didymus. D. Hoggle.
It's Ludo.
That's correct for a point.
Poor Clark Wolf. That's one of our favorite movies.
That's right.
And a 6-point lead.
That's-
Above the line is just unbelievable.
It's
All right, so 28-22, it really is, because the Wolves of Steel have been playing phenomenal.
Yes.
All right, so now we get to round number 3. Round number 3, we're going to go like this. The competitors are going 12, and
We're going to go 9.
the competitors are going to get 3 numbers from 1 to 20. The first one is worth 2 points. The second one is worth 1. You guys are in the lead here. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
We're going to go 9, 3, and 12.
9, 3, and 12. And Wolves of Steel. Here we go, Wolves. 5, 4,
11, 4, 19.
11,
Good
4,
numbers.
and 19. All right, so
Those
I'll
are
ask the
good
Wolves.
numbers.
All right, the Wolves of Steel will go first here in order to try to avoid the TKO, down 6 points here. So now we are going to start with number 11. Number 11 for the 2-pointer, and that's holiday movies. Who's going to take it out of the Wolves of Steel? Holiday movies.
I'll take it.
All right, Mark Riley's going to take it. Holiday movies. In Home Alone, who plays Gus Polinski, a polka band player who offers to take Kate back to
John
Chicago?
Candy.
John Candy.
2 points.
Correct. 2 points.
All right, so coming back here, they're going to have to get this one. All right, so Clark Wolf now is going to get the 3-pointer for rom-coms. Rom-coms.
Of course.
All right, rom-coms, Clark, for your 3-pointer. Who was opposite Julia Roberts in Notting Hill?
Hugh Grant.
For 3 points. All right.
This is a match.
All right.
Man. This is a
and
great
now
match.
your 5-pointer. Your 5-pointer in order to send it back to above the line. However, if they miss, then above the line will win via TKO. Here is the 5-pointer. 5-pointer is category 19. That's Pixar movies. Pixar movies. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, so your final question. In Toy Story 3, who voiced the Ken doll?
Michael Keaton.
For 5 points. Look at that. So there we go. So the Wolves of Steel were able to get all 3.
We just going the distance.
This is the same thing that you guys, the Nerds Watch, had done. Got all 10 points, but now above the line has a chance to fight back here and win. So now we go to above the line, who chose their first category. Ken, that was category 9.
That is scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks. Who will be taking that one?
Yeah, me. I'm in. Okay.
Drew, you'll be taking the 2-point question. 2-point question. Lisa Loeb's Gen X hit Stay plays over the closing credits of what Winona Ryder movie?
Reality Bites.
That's
2
correct.
points.
2 points.
All right. So now it just comes down to Sam Levine, who can win the game here with the 3-pointer. If he nails the 3, Sam and Drew will win and advance to the finals.
All right. All right. This is, you chose the number 3. That is comic book movies.
Perfect.
3-point question.
That's what he was hoping for.
3-point question. What Firefly and Serenity Star provided the voice to one of the Klein prisoners in Guardians of the Galaxy? What Firefly and Serenity Star provided the voice to one of the Klein prisoners in Guardians of the Galaxy?
5,
What am I blanking?
4, 3.
Alan Tudyk.
No.
That's
Nathan Fillion.
incorrect. Incorrect. Looking for Nathan Fillion.
Wow.
Nathan
Guys, it was a
Fillion.
50-50 shot.
50-50. 50-50.
So now it comes down to the 5-pointer for above the line. If they hit it, they win the game. If they miss it, the Wolves of Steel will make it to the finals. Wow, final question, Ken. Here we go.
All right, guys, you chose number 12. That is the category of movie characters. Movie characters.
New category.
5 points. Name the film in which you'll find suburban characters with names like Lester Burnham and Frank Fitz.
They got it.
That would be Best Picture winner, American Beauty.
And your winner! Yes! Advancing into the finals, Sam Levine, the Inglourious One, and the Godfather, Drew McQueenie, above the line! Wow, they have done it. They have done it here, beating the Wolves of Steel by 3 points, 35 points. They have now beat the record. That they beat Top 10's record of 30 points. That is the most points scored in teams of all time, 35 points. But in order to do it, they had to beat the Wolves of Steel, who scored 32.
I just got to tell you, it's standing applause.
That was a great
Blake.
match.
Both teams. That
was a great
big
match.
That was 2 Titans.
They both played
Oh, it sucks,
super
'cause now Riley's gonna
tough.
retire.
Amazing
never see the
match
Wolves
there.
scale
Both
again.
Clark Wolf was on fire. Riley was on fire. Drew McWeeny, Sandler. Nobody had a bad game.
You have to wonder for Riley what the future holds. I'm curious to hear what he has to say.
Well, we're going to find that out in a second, but we're also going to find out what's the future for Above the Line. They're 3-0 now, beating really quality teams here. Now they sit back and they wait to see who wins between top 10 and Team Action. That's something. If I'm top 10 or Team Action, I'm not too excited to get to the finals right now. Unbelievable. All right, so Jen Sturger is back there with both Above the Line and Wolves of Steel. Here we go.
What's up?
Random pop-up ads.
Back there with both Above the Line and Wolves of Steel. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm Jen Sturger here with Above the Line. Guys, that was an incredible match. You got to be pretty pumped at the result.
That was a lot of fun, and it was exactly what we thought it would be ahead of time, which was point for point we would go opposite them, like right down to the last moment, and that's what we thought it would be.
And you had an incredible match. This is 2 perfect matches for you. I mean, do you feel like there's a little bit of pressure mounting at this point?
Yes, definitely. But one of the things that's been really great is the momentum when you start to feel that happen. I think is really energizing, and so these have been the most fun matches I've had so far.
Were you a little bit nervous now when they hit Hara that second round?
Oh, we were very nervous when they hit Hara that second round because that was pretty much the same as us hitting Spinner's Choice.
Mm-hmm. As soon as they said that, look, Clark is great at what Clark knows, and she has a level of depth and expertise there that I knew even if they threw her hard questions, she'd have it. So they really came out swinging as a team, and that was a crazy round for her.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that we were able to steal a point on that round is nothing short of a miracle.
Yeah.
Now, are the Wolves just that good, or were they just getting lucky out there?
Oh, they're that good. They had everything. Literally, I think it was we came very close to missing one, and I think, thank God, we had a team situation because Sam really talked me off the ledge, and it would have made all the difference. So one question can make the difference out there.
One question would have turned that game around.
Now, Sam, you had a little bit of a rough time in the third round. Were you freaking out a little bit at that point?
No, I wasn't too freaked out because, I knew we still had the 5-pointer, and the fact that we could confer over the 5-point question. I knew even if I missed the 3-point, and, once again, that was a 50-50 shot for me. I knew it was either Alan Tudyk or Nathan Fillion, and I'm not familiar enough with the movie to be, I know that sound, so I took a shot, and unfortunately it was wrong, but I felt okay knowing we had the 5-pointer still to go.
Now, going into the finals.
Yeah.
Who would you rather face? There's some tough competition still out there.
I've seen both teams in action. I think no matter, pun not intended, but I think no matter who we go up against, it is going to be genuinely a test of what we've put together so far.
But the trash talking will be much higher with team action.
Of course, magnificent, epic levels of it. Well, it depends. I think they towards us. As far as us towards them, we've got somebody who's carrying a grudge. So.
Yeah, about that grudge over there.
Yeah.
Sam, so who would you rather face?
Here's why I'd like to play against Team Top 10. I've never actually played John Roca, but if you've ever been on the schmoedown and been sitting at the desk and Roca is anywhere in the building, he will act as if you have played John Roca and lost. And that shit stops now, John Roca. Calvin Klein, get the fuck out of here. I want to see you in the ring, sir.
Not bitter at all. No. Oh, Wolves of Steel. That was a tough match.
Oh. Yeah, that match sucked. That sucked, man. To play that damn good, and I mean, hats off to Above the Line. I mean, those guys are good, but to play that damn good and lose, fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you know you're playing a really good team. Is you can have a good game and still not win.
Yeah, one of our best.
I think it's a bummer because mathematically, if we hadn't given up a handful of those points, we would have won.
Yeah.
We would have won by 1 point.
Yeah.
When you play these matches, every single point counts. Mm-hmm. I think we played it safe when maybe we shouldn't have.
Yeah, we should have gone on that. We knew simple plan. We knew it, and we played it safe. We shouldn't have played it safe. Not with a team like that. I'll be watching them, but man, does that just, kiss my ass.
Yeah, I think when you guys landed on Hara that second round, everyone just assumed it was a perfect round. It was going to be in the bag. And like you said, Clark, those questions are much harder then people, they just assume because you're an expert at it that you're just going to nail all of them. But that's a hard round.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard round. And also, I mean, it's not just straight horror movies. You're definitely getting into thriller as well. You're getting outside the box.
Yeah.
And it's not a lock, but we felt like, you know, with the randomness of the wheel, what were our odds of spinning something that could have been just as good? We could have got something that we didn't feel good. We could have gotten opponent's choice.
Right.
So we decided to sort of stick there, and I don't think that was a mistake. I think we did a pretty good job.
No, you got to look.
Gave up 1 point in that round.
Yeah, exactly.
And let's be real, Above the Line is a strong team, am I right?
They're a very strong team, but we know we could have beat them. We're the best, one of the best teams in here. And like I said, I will put Sam Levine and Drew McWeeny are two of the best competitors in this tournament. Two of the best guys ever. But competitive, no, we want to win. We could have won, and that's what really sucks.
Mark, you know, you've talked about it a little bit, and there's been rumblings about it, that this could have been your last match, you know? What's next for Wolves of Steel, and what's next for you?
Well, yeah, unfortunately, I got to stick to what I said and what I need to do, which is step down for a while. So I will be. I got to be doing a lot more work at Collider. Like I've said, I really wanted that belt. The thing that stings so much is to get that close and letting my partner down, because I've been wanting to get that belt on her shoulder.
Did not let me down.
Well, thank you. She's the best, the classiest in the business. You're going to watch her go far. I really don't know what to expect with Wolves of Steel. For now, I got to step down, but I'm going to watch her kick ass through the tournament because she's on fire and deserves a belt.
Yeah, Clark, speaking of, you have that big match coming up against Brienne. How are you feeling going into that?
Yeah, you know, I mean, look, it's never fun to play when you're coming off of a loss, but I think that I'm ready to jump into the singles tournament for right now, and this will be a good first match. So hopefully, I'll stick it out, and it'll be a fun tournament.
Absolutely.
Well, if anybody could do it, it's the classy one, because she's the best in the biz, and it's been a pleasure being your teammate. Come here, give it here.
Aww. Dang it.
Yeah, one day.
Oh, getting emotional up here. Wasn't prepared for this. All right, back to you guys.
All right, we're going to talk about Above the Line, but, I mean, that was what we expected. Mark Riley officially calling his retirement, saying that is the last time we're going to see the champion for a while now. He's going to step back. Clark Wolf has the singles tournament. She's going to be playing Brianne Chandler in the first round. It was a little emotional seeing them there. They said goodbye to one another as far as a lot of great memories that they had. They were a team. Remember back in the decision. So it was bittersweet for me seeing a great team like Above the Line, but then seeing some of the best. I mean, Wolves of Steel is one of the best teams we've ever had.
And all the leaves have turned, and the ground is gray, or whatever the song is. It's not a music trivia contest. So it's very sad.
It was very sad, but then the opposite side of that is watching Above the Line and how excited they are. They broke the scoring record. Jen, of course, asked them about that. They did that right after top 10. And you knew Sam was going to take some shots at Roca because that's what Sam does. And the fact that he could rub it in now to Roca, and the fact that he just beat them. Now they're a young team. They've been in this league now for like a little over a month, and they've broken the scoring record. They're 3-0. They're going to the finals, possibly against Roca. Who the hell knows? But this is a little fun little rivalry we have between Sam Levine and Roca here.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Fun being the key, right?
Fun being the, well, I mean, I don't think that they would say that, but it's fun to watch. And then Drew McWeeny, who is just on a mission. I mean, maybe it is time to say, like, maybe those accolades when he first came into it, maybe it's okay to give him those because, I mean, you see what he is doing. Clearly the MVP so far in the tournament this year.
Yeah, I absolutely, I'm stunned.
All right, guys, so Above the Line going to the finals. Who are they going to play? Will it be Team Action? Will it be Top 10? What's going to happen? What's going to happen with Clark Wolf? Is she just going to go into singles? Will she have a new teammate? What's going to happen? Keep on commenting. Make sure you go to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. Comment there, like there, do everything that you can. Keep sharing these. This is how we get more and more of these really great matches. Bittersweet end here for the Wolves of Steel, but man, they went out on their swords here, Ken, 35-32.
Absolutely, record-setting performance indeed.
All right, make sure you check out the Schmoedown Rundown on the SK Plus channel. Check out everyone else here that's doing these wonderful reactions and comments and all the. Thank you guys so very much. We will see you very soon when we're going to get that match here between Team Action and Top 10.
That's going to be incredible.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Josh McCouga here with your fantasy update post Above the Line versus Wolves of Steel. These were titans of industry. This is like Henry Ford versus Andrew Carnegie in an industrial revolution match of epic proportions. If you had either one of these teams on your fantasy team, you are reveling in the points. You are taking a Scrooge McDuck bath in a bin full of golden coins. They are fantasy domination. They are what it takes. If you want to win your fantasy league, you need one of these teams. They're just winning everything. They know everything. They score points. They know what they're doing. I don't know how exactly anybody in your league will give up Wolves of Steel, but what you're going to want to do is try to devise like a 5-team trade in order to get enough. Are you okay back there? Cody just working it out, just getting it done here on a fantasy update.
Get it, Cody!
Apparently, he's had enough. That's a lot for a young man's shoulders. He's trying to get those Cobster-level shoulders. But I'll tell you what, he's really excited about all the fantasy points that were scored today. Now, going forward, Above the Line, they are going to be a really tough team to beat. So, if you have the team that they are playing next, or any time a team going against Above the Line, you're playing them, that team will score a lot of points, mostly because they're going to have to score a lot of points in order to beat them, and thus making a TKO almost a moot point, especially in a final or a team championship. If they win the championship, they're coming in hot, okay? If you need more, hold on. I've been told I need to correct my fantasy thing. Hold on one second here. Let me check my old cell phone here. You're going to want to go to You're going to go... Oh, me go to SD Rundown Stats. We're running out of Twitter handles here. On Twitter, for the latest Schmoedown stats from the Rundown's Frank Janish. That's at SD Rundown Stats. On Twitter, for the latest Schmoedown stats from the Rundown's Frank Janish. Is that cool? Is that good? You like your plug? Cool. I'm Josh McCouga. See you next time on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown fan. Whatever.
Whatever. You gotta love my cougs, man. You gotta love my cougs. Whew, bittersweet to say the least. Wolves of Steel, I guess, are done with right now. Sucks to see a good competitor like Riley leave, but holy crap. Above the Line may win this entire thing. I had never thought I'd say that, you know, in the opening. As you guys know, I always had Wolves of Steel taking on top 10. But now Above the Line will either take on Team Top 10 or Team Action, which that will happen tomorrow. And just to think this tournament is almost over is crazy, man, because I'm gonna be so, I don't know what, I would have nothing to do on this channel anymore without the multiple days of reactions. But yeah, man, it's tough because I've been in situations in trivia matches before where you play a perfect game and then you lose at the very last question. I know how tough it must be for Riley and them, but, you know, going forward, you know, they literally put on a perfect game. They missed, I think, 3 questions in the entire match. That was nuts. They hit their 2, their 3, and their 5 point. They scored all 10 points. It just came down to McWeeny and Levine getting that 5 point and beating the team record that was set last week. Nuts. Insanity, man. So this is probably the best game of the tournament so far. It was back and forth, point for point. Incredible. Mark Riley, you will be missed in the tournament, or in the game in general. I hope you come back soon, my friend. But if you guys enjoy these reactions, let me know in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to FilmNerdTV for more reaction videos, for more MTS, for more WTS, for more Inner Geekdom matches, for more movie reviews, for more Let's Talk Anime. It's all right here. Alright, guys. I'm Hunter. I'm a film nerd. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.